Vegans are literally retarded. Now, I've got a lot of time for happy rainbow stuff. For a start, I'm a brony, so I love my rainbows, I love my little ponies. And if you watched my I Will Love and Tolerate Israel video, you'll know that, as Depeche Mode said, I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. So I do have empathy, I do have a soul, and I do have love and care for other living beings. However, vegans are still literally retarded. Vegans are the epitome of cherry picking what you get angry about. If you talk to them about eating a chicken from Tesco, steam will come out of their ears. Meanwhile, if you try and talk to them about human suicide, war, or deaths from famine, which is also known as not getting enough food, all of a sudden they're not really that interested. Veganism's just more interesting. It's all virtue signaling. It's all signaling to the other person that you're more virtuous than them. With the upper classes, they have guilt for the amount of wealth they've got. Whether that guilt is justified or not depends on the person. If the wealth in your family was stolen, yeah, you probably should feel a bit guilty about that. But if you earned it fairly, then you've got nothing to be guilty about. But nevertheless, they all do have a sense of guilt, which is why they're all so into virtue signaling. And also, it's because in the upper classes, they're very scared of getting kicked out of the upper classes. If their upper class friends at the dinner party don't appreciate them, they will get ostracized from their Surrey golf clubs and they won't be invited to any more dinner parties. And all of a sudden, before they know it, they're down and out in the working classes with us. And that thought terrifies them. So for them, it's all about virtue signaling. It's all about finding a way to one-up each other on how virtuous they are. And one great way you can do that is to be a vegetarian or a vegan. Oh, I don't eat fish because fish have feelings and that's just cruel. Well, why don't you go and tell that to the whale who's having the time of his life gulping down 100 salmon in one go? The animals don't fucking give a shit. They don't give a shit. They all run around eating each other all fucking day. They don't care. What do you think fucking lions do and tigers do when they need to get food? They go and grab something running around and kill it and eat it. You can't survive off of vegetables. You are not a herbivore. You are an omnivore. Just look at your teeth. Your teeth are very clearly designed for munching down on meat as well as plants and vegetables. You're supposed to have a mix of both. That's what's called a healthy diet. I know most vegans will peddle that you can just survive off of vegetables, but come on, be fucking real, you can't. I guarantee you every single one of them has slipped in a cheeky ham sandwich when no one's looking. And for the ones that actually do take the ideology seriously, because it is an ideology, it's not an actual movement, it's an ideology. For the ones that actually take it seriously, if you look at them, they all look fucking ill. They look malnourished. And it's because they literally are malnourished. They're not getting enough food. They're not getting enough food. So what you need to do is go down to the shop of your choice, buy some scran and shove it down your fucking gullet. It reminds me of that breatharian crap you get in the New Age circles. People who say that, I don't eat anything actually. I just eat air. I just breathe in and breathe out, and the good ass prana fuels my body for the entire day. No, it fucking doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. Even the most lightweight guru out there who can hover in midair needs to eat a ham sandwich every once in a while, or, a chicken butty. Come on, get fucking real. It'll be a beautiful world when we can eventually do stuff like that. And I do believe we are heading towards a world like that. Not through technology, but through spirituality. One day we will be close enough to God that we will be able to just exist and not have to fuel ourselves. But in the third dimension, at least, your physical body needs sustenance. Otherwise, you will die and your body will decay and another animal will come along and eat you. The whole guilt tripping about veganism and, oh, you're so fucking horrible killing all of these animals. The guilt tripping only works if you're scared of death. If you're one of these retards who thinks that after death there's just nothing. Oh, I'm an atheist, guys. God isn't real. And actually, when I die, there's just nothing. Oh, I'm dead now. Guess I'm just going to float around in a black void forever. It's like that fucking scene from SpongeBob where he's just Squidward's floating around in a space of nothing. What a fucking absurd idea that is. What absolutely ridiculous idea. What a load of bollocks. Of course, when you die, you go to the afterlife. And maybe once you've spent some time in the afterlife, you might come back into another body. Or you might not. Point is, death isn't this big scary thing that vegans and retards pretend it is. Stop being a pussy, shove some food down your gullet, and don't be afraid of the grave. Simple as.